Okay, in today's video, we'll be looking at simple interest and percentage change or gains. So this is really cool. I love these topics in maths because people always ask, why is this important? And it's important for investment in stocks. So let's have a look at it. One model. So we'll look at simple interest first today. Simple interest is the interest calculated only on the original amount invested, and it's the same every year. So that's what we're looking at for today's lesson. Okay, so let's get into it. So, trying to fix my screen. There we are. There we go. So, question one: 5% interest, simple interest on £1,000. So the first thing we do is we need to find out. Well, what's 5% of 1,000? Well, 5 over 100. That's our percentage equals 0.05. We times that by 1,000, which is this value here. So by the way, just for everything to, do you want everything to be on calculator? So 0.05 times 1,000, and that equals £50. And you're going to get this for 3 years. So you're simply going to do 50 times 3. That's your interest there. And you're going to add it on to your original amount. So it's going to be £1,000 plus 150. So your total amount is 1,150. And there we are. Second one, let's have a look at it. So you've got 10% simple interest on 750. So 10% is going to be, a multiplier is 0.1. Times that by 750. So your interest every year is going to be £75. We want it for 4 years. So times it by 4 equals £300 interest in total. That's pretty good. You get 10% anywhere. Added onto our final. What's our final value? Our final value is 750 plus 300. And you're going to get a total value of 1,050. There we are. That is our final answer there. Okay, so 2 questions to practice on. Have a go at them, and then I'll release the answer to you soon. So again, find 8% of 1,000, times it by 4, and you're going to add it on. Same again, 3% for 6 years. Find 3% of your investment, and then add it on for 6 years. And then I've got some worded questions here. So we've got 1 and 2. And then just to give you a bit of support on these, so you should pause the video now, but now naturally you've done it. So let me give you a bit of support. So simple interest for 1 year, well, just find 2% of 1,500 and that's your answer. Again, find 8% of 750. So 8% equals 8 over 100. So you multiply it by 0.08. Okay, part B, 14,500, 3%, that's 6.75. But this is where you need a calculator. So 6.75, don't worry about the decimals, you're doing the same thing. That is 6.75 divided by 100, and that's going to equal 0.0675. That's your multiplier right here. That's a multiplier. So we invested, what's our investment? Here we are, put it in green here. 14,500 times 0.0675 equals £978.75. That is your interest every year. Times it by 3 because it's 3 years. Times it by 3. There you are. £2,936.25. That is what you're going to add on to your original investment. So let's add it on now. Add it on. and you're going to get a total. How much is it worth after 3 years? 15,478.75. That is pretty good going in the current circumstances we live in. All right, the last one. I'm not going to give the answer, but I'm going to give you some hints if you're stuck in it. Income tax is paid on any money you earn over your personal tax allowance. The personal tax allowance is currently 10,000. It's currently actually in real life 12,500, but this book was written 5 years ago. Above this amount, tax is paid at different rates. So the table shows the rates here. So, okay, if you earn 26,500, you're paying 20% tax. And then if you earn 4,700, you're going to pay 40% tax. Sammy here, 28,700 will pay 20% tax, and Pippa will pay 40% tax. So work out the amount of income tax each of these people paid in these tax year. So what are you going to do? Question A. Take away your personal allowance first. So 26,500, take away your personal allowance. You are left with 16,500. Okay? That's what you're getting taxed on. Okay? So you're going to do 16,000 multiplied by 16,500, sorry, multiplied by 0.2, because that's 20%, and that's going to equal 0.2. That's your tax for that year there. Okay, so that's A done for you. Now, I want you to do the same thing for B. Now, C is a little tricky. Let me talk you through it. So, I want to get some new page here. So I'm going to show you question C. So the salary Anthony earns is £4,700, and the tax is 20% of your taxable amount, and then it's 40% for 31,865 plus up to, sorry, I should say up to. Now, this is not your total salary, this is your taxable salary. So let me explain. You get a personal allowance of 10,000. So we're going to take that away. And that means we're left with £37,000. Sorry, I need to stop doing that. That's what's taxable. Now, you get 20% on the first 31,865. So that means 37,000 take away 31,865, and let me explain to you. So you're going to get 20% on this amount here, and what's left over is 37,000 take away 31,865 is 5,135. So that amount is above your threshold of 20%. So that amount here, you get 40% of that taxed. So let's do the maths on the first one here. 31,865 times 0.2 equals, and this is why you need a calculator, 6,373, and the second one here times 0.4, 51,435 times 0.4, so that's your tax. You add them up, so your total tax with a salary of 47,000 equals, add them up, 6373 plus 2054, 6373. Total tax is 8,135. messed up my pound symbol there. £8,427, and there you go. So you have a definitely problem thinking, but I hope that helps, and then you can definitely go and tackle question D now if you're stuck. Okay. One last model. So percentage change. So investment, put 5 grand in your investment, start of the year. After 1 year, you have 5,150. So percentage change here is the actual change. So actual change, you take them away, the larger from the smaller. Over the original amount is 5,000. You're going to times that by 100. And that equals 150 over 5,000. Do that in your calculator. Times it by 100, so you get a percentage change of 3%. And that's what we're going for. We'll do one more. So after a year, 5,292, take away 4,800, your change is 492. There we are. I'm going to highlight that so you can see. Over your original amount. Sorry. So original amount was 4,800. You can see here, original amount, original amount, original amount. Times that by 100, and that's going to give you a calculation of right, let's have a look at this one. So 5,292 minus 4,800. Great, great, great. Divided by 4,800, you get 0.1025 times 100, and that's going to equal an increase of 10.25%. There you are. Okay, so you got a few questions here. Have a go at them. Now I'm going to quickly model one for you. I'm going to model this one in the bottom corner here. So your investment is, so if it's cut off there, my screen's not playing nice to me. So your investment is £10,350, and after a year it's 11,074.50. So what's the change? So you're going to do 11,074 take away 0.5, so take away 10,350. So you've gained 724 in a year over your original amount. Times that by 100. So on your calculator, times that by 100, you've gained a lovely 7%. So that's a help there. So same thing for the rest of them. Find the change over the original amount. And last but not least, application. I want this all written, all in your book, because every Thursday I mark your work with my iPad. So you're going to do this one handwritten, no Google Forms today. I want some proper maths on paper, and I'll get that marked. Well, I'll see you guys soon.